Today is Monday, January 12th, and this is your forecast for the northeastern United States. We're starting off this week definitely chilly, but when you look at the 30-year average, most areas here in the northeast are actually near normal or even a smidge above normal, and that's going to be the case through the middle of the week. Then a big weather change happens for the end of the week. So here are your headlines as we get this new week started. It's not bad for, mid-January. Yeah, that's very much where we are already. We are going to see a shift toward colder weather, but also it's a stormy weather pattern with the cold air settling over the eastern half of the United States, a dip in the jet stream, a trough is what it's called. It opens up the opportunity for some stronger storms to develop. Don't see anything too alarming yet, but there's certainly the ingredients coming together for the potential for some bigger snowstorms. So we'll keep an eye on that. Certainly by Thursday, there will be some areas of snow. And overall, it looks like this pattern sticks around through the second half of January. So it is going to be a colder second half of the month. Speaking of cold, we have a cold wind this morning in New York City, making it feel like the 20s. Still blustery right through this afternoon, so that high of 42. That is misleading because it'll feel like the 30s. So that's what you should dress for. And that's the case for the entire Northeast. What the thermometer says today is not going to be the whole story. But be prepared for it to feel quite a bit colder. Mainly clear skies and quickly falling temperatures. There's actually a warm front, believe it or not, that's moving through the Northeast today, mostly western and central New York, so there will be some scattered snow showers and maybe a little bit of rain mixing in here and there. 38 in Albany, 44 in Philly, 47 in our nation's capital. Then later on tonight, maybe a couple of scattered flurries, sort of diminishing across portions of central New York and northern New York State. We're partly cloudy here in New York City tonight, low 30s, 31 tonight in Philly. So it's actually a pretty quiet weather map on this Monday, but I think it's a little bit deceiving because I did mention that there's a big weather pattern change that's going to happen here toward the end of the week. A little bit of light snow pushing through the Northeast today, mostly central and northern New York State, but just beyond the banner here, there's a potent area of low pressure. It's sort of like a clipper system, but it opens the gates here for a change in the jet stream. That's that dip in the jet stream that I was mentioning. A trough is what I would call it, or what it's called anyway in the weather world. And well, that is what changes it toward a colder weather pattern, but also a stormy weather pattern, and opens the possibility for some bigger snowstorms. Now, it looks like some snow and also some rain mixing in for New York City on Thursday. It'll be snow away from the coastal areas of the Northeast. But then on Friday, there could be some heavier snow on the backside of this thing. And then maybe there's another system on Sunday, too, that has the potential to come together. So you had to get these pieces of energy to come together. It's called phase. And sometimes it just doesn't happen. Everything's got to come together to get those big snowstorms. So we got quite a few ingredients. The possibility is there, so we'll keep a close eye on the forecast here over the next several days. But heads up, a pattern change for sure by the end of the week. All right, that is your Monday morning weather update. Hope everyone has a great start to the week. Remember that as long as you want there to be, there will always be 100% chance of good things.